next act, we have a very unique act from Kean Carlisle, and we're going to let him explain it for himself.
Auditioned for the talent show, I didn't realize that I would be the first and only non-musical act of the night. Now, musical ability is a fantastic talent. It can get you amazing scholarships. It can get you international acclaim. But it's nothing compared to what I can do. I come at you today with not only a very practical and a very real skill, but a very necessary skill as well. I can list all 42 episodes of the 2007 American cartoon Transformers animated in chronological order off the top of my head. Now, if you know anything about Transformers animated, then you know that it is the single greatest thing to emerge from Western civilization. I mean, who cares that it's just a cynical product designed to sell toys to children? I know that it's great. And also they're action figures, they're not toys. So, I think I'm gonna jump right into this. Season 1 begins with a three-parter, Transform and Roll Out Parts 1 through 3. They're written by Marty Eisenberg. Season 1, Episode 4 is called Home is Where the Spark Is. It's written by Michael Ryan. Season 1, Episode 5 is written by Rich Vogel. It's called Total Meltdown. Now, this episode is weird because these Transformers, you know, they've been through a lot of stuff. They've literally been fighting a war since before humans existed. They watched their planet itself die. But this episode's about Bumblebee being upset that he's too short. Now, to be fair, Bumblebee is short in this show. Harrison's probably taller than Bumblebee in this show. But I'm not tall, slender, and handsome either, Mr. B. I don't whine about it for a full 22 minutes, or 30 with commercials. Alright, Season 1, Episode 6. It's called Total Meltdown. Oh, sorry, it's Blast from the Past. And that's written by Kevin Hobbs. Season 1, Episode 7. It's Thrill of the Hunt. That's written by Andrew Robinson. This episode introduces a character named Lockdown. So the thing about him is that he sounds exactly like our government teacher, Mr. Stevens. He has that deep, sexy voice. Alright, class. Today we're going to learn about checks and balances. So, I'm just saying, it's a very real possibility that Mr. Stevens modeled his regular speaking voice after Transformers Animated. Now, Season 1, Episode 8 is called Nanosec, that's written by Marty Eisenberg. Season 1, Episode 9 is called Along Came a Spider, it's written by Marty Eisenberg as well. Season 1, Episode 10 is Sound and Fury, written by Henry Gilroy. And Season 1, Episode 11 is Lost and Found, written by Rich Vogel. Season 1, Episode 12 is called Survival of the Fittest, written by Stephen Grant. And you know Charles Darwin and his evolutionary theory of survival of the fittest? He actually named it after this episode of Transformers. That's the level of influence the show has on our society. Season 1, Episode 13 is called Headmaster, written by Michael Ryan. And, fun fact, March 15th, 2019. Today is the 11th anniversary of that episode's original air date back in 2008. Now, Season 1, Episode 14 is Nature Calls, written by Todd Casey. His birthday was last week, March 9th, so if you see him, tell him happy birthday. Season 1, Episode 15, Season Finale time. Megatron Rising Part 1 by Marcia Griffin. And Megatron Rising Part 2 by Marty Eisenberg. Now this was back in a time where Season 1 finishes one week, and Season 2 starts the very next week. Don't you miss that? The Elite Guard, written by Rich Fogel, followed by Episode 2, The Return of the Headmaster, is written by Michael Ryan. Season 2, Episode 3 is Mission Accomplished by Marcia Griffin. Season 2, Episode 4 is Garbage In, Garbage Out. That's written by Marty Eisenberg and it stars Weird Al Yankovic as a garbage truck. Season 2, Episode 5 is Velocity. That's written by Len Uli, or like Ellie, I don't know. I might be mispronouncing his last name, but it's not like he's here, so. Season 2, Episode 6, just kidding, it was all a joke. Season 2, Episode 6 is Rise of the Constructicons, written by Stan Berkowitz. And Season 2, Episode 7 is A Fistful of Energon, written by Andrew Robinson. Now, okay, a PowerPoint's been resurrected from the dead, so I want you all to follow along and hold me accountable. If I mess up at any point, I want you all to yell, "Big fan!" Move me off the stage. Now, we just finished Season 2, Episode 7. Season 2, Episode 8, that is called SUV, The Society of Ultimate Villainy, and that's written by Dean Stefan. Season 2, Episode 9, that is Auto Boot Camp by Michael Ryan. Season 2, Episode 10, that's Black Friday, written by Rich Fogel. In Season 2, Season 2, Episode 11 is Sorry, No One's Home, written by Todd Casey. Season 2, Episode 12, season finale again, A Bridge Too Close Part 1 by Marcia Griffin. And Episode 13 is A Bridge Too Close Part 2 by Marty Eisenberg. Now, there was an 8-month gap between Season 2 and 3, and everyone was wondering, what happens to my favorite characters? Season 3 answers that question. They're all killed by Shockwave. That's a cheeky little guy. Now, there's a bit of a production kerfuffle at the beginning of Season 3, as a matter of fact. It was planned, is not what I'd say. It was planned to be Season 3, Episode 1 is Homecoming by Michael Ryan, and Season 3, Episode 2 is Upgrade by Marcia Griffin. But then, after these episodes had been written and recorded by the voice actors, Cartoon Network decided they wanted their season to open with a 3-parter. So Marty Eisenberg had to take these 2 episodes, which were already voice acted, stitch them into a cohesive narrative, and add an additional 22 minutes to pad it out. And we get Transwarped Part 1, 2, and 3 written by Marty Eisenberg, Marcia Griffin, and Michael Ryan. Season 3, Episode 4, that's Three's a Crowd, written by Rich Fogel. Because of that whole blow-up earlier, the episode with 3 in the title is Episode 4. Isn't that disgusting? Season 3, Episode 5, Where Is Thy Sting? By Todd Casey, the birthday boy. And Season 3, Episode 6, 5 Servos of Doom by Andrew Robinson. That's the last appearance of our Mr. Stevensy boy. Season 3, Episode 7, that is called Predacons Rising by Rob Ford and Larry DiTio. And Season 3, Episode 8, Human Error Part 1 by Henry Gilroy, and Human Error Part 2 is the next episode by Tom Pugsley. Reaching the end. Season 3, Episode 10, Decepticon Air by Michael Ryan. Optimus Prime makes a Die Hard reference. Season 3, Episode 11, This Is Why I Hate Machines, written by Rob Hoagie. Do you want to know the greatest fact you've ever heard?
Yes!
This Is Why I Hate Machines stars the Autobot medic, Ratchet. Back in 1984, Ratchet was named after a character named Nurse Ratchet in a book called One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest. The author of this book is named Ken Kesey, and Ken Kesey graduated from Springfield High School in 1953. This school has a lasting impact on the legacy of this franchise. That just deserves a round of applause. Endgame Part 1 by Marcia Griffin. Season 3, Episode 13 is Endgame Part 2 by Rich Fogel. Now you might be wondering, what does Season 4 have in store? Absolutely nothing. It got canceled. It ended, and it wasn't done yet. So many unanswered questions. What's Sari's origin? Will the Constructicons ever combine into Devastator? Where did Black Arachnia end up? Do Transformers need car insurance or life insurance? We'll never know. Yeah. So basically, Hasbro just decided that it wanted its own TV channel. So it cut from Cartoon Network, and they introduced The Hub, all Hasbro shows, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony. Guess what? That's all they had. The channel ended in 2 years because it didn't have enough content. Transformers Animated ended due to a failed experiment. Now they're back with Cartoon Network. They came crawling back after their error. And you know what? You know what? They decided not to continue Transformers Animated, but make a new show called Transformers Robots in Disguise. And that ended. Now they're doing another show called Transformers Cyberverse. That's unacceptable. And now, it's time to change that. Us here at Springfield High School need to write a letter to Stephen Davis, the Executive Vice President and Chief Content Officer at Hasbro Studios, and tell him what this show means to you and how it's changed all of your lives. 333 West Empire Avenue, Burbank, California. It all started at Springfield High School, and it's going to continue from here as well. Thank you.
Now, Jim, wasn't that talent just transforming?
I don't think you're using the word right, Harrison. I don't think transforming can really describe that act.
No, Jalen, you have a little optimism.
Just throw him a shirt already, gee.
Okay, so
Each one of you is going to go home with a $10 Dutch Bros gift card for helping us out here tonight.
starting with third place, we have, drum roll please,